Welcome back to Kidscastel. If you've ever watched your 3 or 4-year-old struggle with the idea that numbers actually mean something, that 3 isn't just a squiggle on paper but 3 real things you can touch, you know how tricky early math can be. Today we're looking at the Gagule Montessori Palm Math Set, a hands-on counting toy designed to make numbers concrete for preschoolers. We'll go through what's in the box, how it teaches, where it shines, and where it falls short. Let's get into it. Here's what you're getting at a glance. The set is made by Gagule and sold by Baiting, aimed at kids ages 3 to 5. Materials are natural wood, felt, and non-toxic paint. There's no battery involved. It's 100% manual, which for a lot of parents is exactly the point. The whole thing measures about 11.7 by 6.2 by 1.2 inches, so it's compact. Inside the box, you get 1 finger counting board, 14 wooden blocks, 20 flashcards, 2 holders, a base, and a storage box. Natural, safe, and completely screen-free. Before we jump into the product itself, a quick word on the brand. Gagule, sold and fulfilled by Baiting, isn't a premium classroom brand. It's a budget-friendly option available on Amazon that borrows Montessori-style design principles. Think of it as the accessible version of the kinds of manipulatives you'd see in a Montessori classroom. You're getting the same hands-on learning philosophy at a fraction of the cost of premium sets. If you're just getting started with Montessori-inspired toys at home, this is a reasonable entry point. Let's look at the 3 main pieces, starting with the finger counting board. This is probably the most clever part of the set. It's a felt board shaped like 2 hands, with 10 felt fingers your child can physically fold down. When they're working on a problem like 3 plus 2, they fold down 5 fingers and count them. It turns abstract numbers into something tactile, something little hands can actually touch and feel. And because the child folds and counts themselves, they verify their own answer without needing a parent to tell them if they're right. That's the Montessori self-correction principle built right in. Second piece, the math flashcards. You get 20 cards, double-sided, so there's enough variety to keep sessions from feeling repetitive. The equations cover addition and subtraction within the 0 to 10 range, which is exactly where preschoolers should be starting. The cards themselves have a smooth, wipe-clean surface that resists wrinkling and tearing, so they hold up better than the thin cardstock you sometimes see in other sets. 20 cards is enough to keep things engaging session after session without overwhelming a young child. Third piece, the number blocks. 14 solid wooden blocks featuring numbers 0 through 9 plus the math symbols, plus, minus, equals. The finish is smooth, the edges are rounded, and the colors are vibrant orange and teal. Your child snaps them onto the wooden stand to build actual equations. 3 plus 2 equals. So instead of just reading a math problem, they're constructing it with their hands. That physical building process is where a lot of the learning actually happens. Here's how the 3 pieces work together. It's a simple 3-step loop. See it. Read the equation on the flashcard. Build it. Arrange the wooden blocks on the stand to match. Verify it. Use the finger counting board to count out the answer with felt fingers. 3 plus 4? Fold down 3 fingers, fold down 4 more, count them up, get 7. That multi-sensory loop builds early numeracy and fine motor skills at the same time. It's the kind of layered learning that tends to stick. This is the Montessori approach in a nutshell. Hands, folding felt fingers, picking up blocks. Eyes, reading cards, matching colors, seeing the numbers take shape. Brain, figuring out the problem and self-correcting when the count doesn't match. See it, build it, count it, verify it. That self-correction loop is important because it means your child doesn't have to wait for an adult to tell them if they got it right. They discover it themselves. That builds real independence and real confidence. On to quality and safety. The wood is solid, sustainably sourced, and child-safe. The surfaces are carefully sanded so there are no splinters, important when a 3-year-old is handling these pieces dozens of times. Edges are rounded throughout, no sharp corners. It's 100% battery-free, made from natural materials, and designed for preschool-age play. If you're specifically trying to avoid plastic or electronic toys, this fits that preference well. The paint passes the standard checks too. Non-toxic, safe for little hands and mouths, and at this age, things do end up in mouths. The colors are vibrant orange and teal, bright enough to stay engaging without being overwhelming. Meets the standard US toy safety expectations. No batteries, no sharp edges, no toxic materials. For parents who do a careful safety check before handing a toy to a preschooler, this one clears the basics. Storage and portability are genuinely well thought out here. Everything, blocks, cards, holders, base, fits into a dedicated wooden storage box. That might sound minor, but if you've ever had a toy with 20+ loose pieces and no home for them, you know how quickly pieces disappear into couch cushions. The slim profile fits easily in a bag or on a shelf. And the enclosed box design means small components are protected between sessions. Zero clutter, zero missing blocks. Just open and play. One of the strongest arguments for this toy is what it replaces. Screen time is passive. Kids consume, they don't create. Sessions are hard to limit once they start. And there's no fine motor benefit at all. This toy flips all of that. It's hands-on and tactile. It feels like play, not study. It works best in short, focused sessions of about 10 to 15 minutes, which is honestly the sweet spot for a preschooler's attention span anyway. Parents consistently report it as a successful way to redirect a child away from an iPad. Setup is essentially nothing. No tools, no assembly. Open the box, and it's ready to play. And once a parent walks a child through it once, most kids take over on their own. That's the sweet spot. Low effort for parents, high engagement for kids. You do the initial guided session, then you step back and let them explore. That independence is part of what makes it feel like play instead of schoolwork. Now let's talk about age fit in the real world. The manufacturer says 3 to 5 years. Based on how children actually use it, age 3 is the getting started phase. They'll need your guidance early on. Age 4 is the real sweet spot, the kindergarten prep zone where everything clicks. Age 5 is where some kids may outgrow the within 10 range, especially fast learners. So if you're buying for a 4-year-old preparing for kindergarten, this is squarely in the zone. For an older 5-year-old already counting past 20, you may want to think about how long it'll stay interesting. Build quality holds up under real use. The wood construction is solid. No reports of splitting or cracking after repeated daily handling. The Velcro on the felt fingers stays sticky through many attach and detach cycles, which matters because those fingers get folded and unfolded constantly, and the paint doesn't chip. The colors stay vivid, no flaking. On durability, this lands around 4 out of 5. Reliable for everyday preschool use. Parents are responding well. The average customer rating sits at 4.7 out of 5. That's a strong number, based on 310+ verified ratings and over 1,000 units sold in the last month, which signals steady demand. A rating that high with that many reviews is meaningful. It's not a niche product with a few excited reviewers. It's a toy that's moving volume and still holding its score. Breaking down the ratings a bit further, 84% of buyers gave it 5 stars. Another 50% gave 4 stars, with 6% at 3. Critical reviews, the 1 and 2 star combined, only add up to about 2%. A skew this far toward the top end usually means the toy delivers on what it promises. A strong majority of parents feel it was worth every penny. Looking at the positive review patterns, here's the first big theme. Parents repeatedly describe it as a fun educational toy that makes learning feel like play. That's the review that shows up over and over in different words. It makes math visual, it's easy for young children to grasp, and it doesn't feel like study time. When a preschooler asks to do a math activity, you know something is working. The second pattern in positive reviews, preschool prep. Parents and grandparents consistently cite this as a go-to gift for a child about to start school. There's an emotional element there. They're looking for something that builds confidence before day 1 of kindergarten, and this toy earns that reputation because it covers the exact skills kindergarten teachers expect: basic counting, number recognition, simple addition, and subtraction. Kindergarten readiness in a box. Now, the critical findings, because no toy is perfect and I want to be straight with you. First limitation, the number range. It covers 0 to 10 only, not 0 to 20, not double-digit arithmetic. Fast learners may master the full range within a few months, and you'll need a more advanced toy after that. It's a focus tool, powerful for its intended range, but if your child is already counting confidently beyond 20, you may need something more challenging pretty quickly. Second thing to flag, piece management. You've got over 20 loose components between the blocks, cards, holders, base, and board. As one verified buyer put it, comes with a lot of things. Be sure to have somewhere to store all the extra pieces. Pro tip, use the included storage box after every single session. It's the only reliable way to prevent lost pieces. And an important safety note, the math symbol pieces, the plus, minus, and equals, are small. Keep them away from children under 3. That's a genuine choking hazard consideration. On value, here's the comparison that matters. If you bought the components separately, a fingerboard, wooden number blocks, math flashcards, each one sold individually adds up fast. This set gives you the board, 14 blocks, 20 cards, plus the storage box, all in one ready-to-use kit. For parents who want a complete learning system without piecing it together from multiple purchases, that's a strong value proposition. A complete learning set at a budget-friendly price. A closer look at the components themselves. The number blocks, smooth finish, rounded edges, non-toxic print, built for constant handling. The math flashcards, double-sided for variety, crisp print that's easy for young eyes to read, and wrinkle-resistant so they hold up after hundreds of shuffles. Every piece is made to be touched, held, and used, again and again. That's the kind of construction you want in a toy that'll see daily use for a year or more. So, who should buy this? 2 groups I'd confidently recommend it to. Parents of 3- and 4-year-olds just starting their first math journey. This toy makes numbers feel like play, not like schoolwork. That's huge at this age. And homeschool families looking for hands-on tactile manipulatives that support independent learning. It fits naturally into a homeschool math curriculum. Overall, a strong choice for kindergarten readiness and early numeracy confidence. Who should probably skip it? 2 scenarios. If your child is already counting confidently beyond 20 or doing double-digit addition, they'll outgrow this within weeks. You'd be better off with something more advanced. And if you prefer screen-based or contained learning tools without loose pieces, 14 blocks and 20 cards plus holders and symbols may feel like more than you want to manage. This toy isn't for everyone, and that's okay. For the right age group, though, it still earns a strong score. Here's the final scorecard. Features, 4.5 out of 5. Strong multi-sensory design, thoughtful component mix. Durability, 4 out of 5. Solid construction, Velcro holds up, no chipping. Value for money, 4.5 out of 5. Complete set at a budget price. Overall rating from Kidscastel, 4.3 out of 5. Highly recommended for ages 3 to 4. If you're in that age window and looking for hands-on math, this is one of the better picks in its price range. That wraps up our look at the Gagule Montessori Palm Math Set. If this review helped you decide, a like and subscribe really does mean a lot to us. It's how the channel grows. Hit subscribe for more reviews like this one, and check the description below for the full review details and the purchase link. Thanks for watching Kidscastel, and I'll see you in the next review.